Welcome to Oral Tradition and another adventure in Guyanese literature. Let's also welcome Medino Abraham, who is currently the principal of
Bina Hill Institute.
Bina Hill Institute.
Anai.
Yes, in Anai. We locate him in a little while because many of us may be lost in the interior. Medino, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, and my pleasure to be here with you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I started by saying language, there are many uses for languages. As principal of the Bina Hill Institute, let's explore the uses of languages, and which will lead us back to the printed word.
Good. So, at the Bina Hill Institute, we have one of the course which deals with languages and culture, because culture and language goes, they go together. So, the language that is mainly speaking in the institute there are in Anai, because of the location in Outer is Makushi. So Makushi is very much used there, and it's taught to the other students. And the students come from other villages like Region 8 and Region 7, which they are like Patamonas and Arikunas and so on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when they come to Anai, to the institute, they will learn Makushi. But apparently, Makushi is it has some similarity with the language because it's a Caribbean language. It comes from the Carib root. So I think when they speak like the Patamona and the Makushis, they can understand each other more or less. Yeah, because they have the same like wordings and so on.
Yeah.
So, and that we try to promote at the institute for our indigenous students there, our young people.
So there's people who do not know the language.
They, the others who come from different places, they don't know the Makushi, right? So they have to learn it. But they learn it from scratch. And when they finish their 2 years program, they go back with a good knowledge of Makushi. But it's not only the language spoken, but the music. It goes with music, the dances, and so on. So they go back with a Makushi identity, but also embracing theirs to go back and hopefully revitalize their own too in their respective villages. Yeah.
You used the word just now, and I thought you started with that. Identity. If you lose your language, you sort of lose your identity. Let's start from there.
Yeah, that is true. If you don't know your language, who are you? I mean, that's in my case. For example, I am Lokona Arawak. I don't know my language, so so I felt very guilty at times. Like, do you know your language? No, but I work with the Wapishans, in the past, so I know some Wapishan, and so I can say I don't know my language, but I know other people's language, and that helps me to be an Amrayan. When they ask me specifically if I'm Wapishan, I say no, I'm Arawak. So, but I know your language a little bit, which is good. So that gives me like a kind of superficial identity, but my real identity is not there. But yes, going back to your question of language, it is very enriching, and it's very important when people talk to you in your language. You can know how to respond to them. You know the little jargons in the language, they express the myths and so on, the jokes and so on. So people really feel like, yeah. And when you talk to them in the language, like you talk to the heart, the people, because they know what you're saying, and they feel more relaxed that you're part of them. So the identity is there strongly when people know their language. The indigenous people, they are oral, right?
Now, Medino, Take us through the process of moving from the orality of the language to the printed page,
Okay.
right? Using this book that you've authored.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on that.
Okay, most welcome. So yeah, I wrote this book about Stephen Campbell. He's from Moruca, where I am from, and he worked in the Rupununi. Apparently, he's one of the first early catechists there who went to work and so on. And I was working with a bilingual program, the Wapishan and English program. We used to do the documenting of myths and stories with the people, and we produced some beautiful books, for children, about the environment and culture and language and so on. And one day I read all these books and I said, there's nothing about Stephen Campbell. And I said, no, I must do something. So I piggyback on that experience, and here I began to do some little reading up and so on, and I put together this book, and it's been documented, and it's here about Stephen Campbell. And it is, I think it's very important to document orality and put it into writing, because indigenous people, we are not into too much of a production, the print stuff and so on.
Yeah.
Here in Guyana, it's still like a low it's at a low level still. But when I studied in Latin America, like in Peru and Brazil and so on, and we have a lot of indigenous writers documenting their stories and myths and so on. And I look at their videos, and I even met one of them, and they write stories for children, because children are the ones who are very curious in learning languages and so on.
Yeah,
so I began to
target the children.
Yeah. So I wrote this book and documented about Stephen Campbell, and
it's written in English
it's written in English and in Lokono Arawak, because Moruca is predominantly a Arawak Lokono village, a community, and the language is fading away there. They have like a handful of people who still speaks it.
Okay.
And so I think
you're
it's
fluent in
Arawak.
Arawak.
I know some words I know.
Some words. So
Yeah.
you won't.
I can try a thing.
Let's try a thing.
Let's see. Let's see. Pick some card here. I'll try to read the easiest one. Exactly. Yeah. So Stephen Kabuya Mekabo Arin Kekei Lo Mekabo Ak Arde Hekei Arina Umayong Maria Northwest District Kaburan. So in English it means Stephen was a farmer and also worked for a logging company in the Northwest District. Yeah. So that was the translation from the Lokono Arawak version. Now, this book is in, as I said, bilingual in English and Lokono. And it was produced by myself and priest, Father Jones Richards from Wakapau. He's a living encyclopedia who speaks the language well and who writes the language well. So I have very much respect for him. So I got in touch with him, and he helped me to produce it, to do the translation. And he really brought forward some of the stories into the Arawak language, very vividly.
Excellent.
So that was the story about.
Earlier, you did say there had been no written work on Stephen Campbell, but you did say that Dr. Pierre had produced a PhD.
No, a master's thesis.
Master's thesis.
Yes.
Right.
She did. And
we must give credit to people who have done work in that area.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
So her name is here, being credited to her for her work, because I read up some of her documents, her paper, and also from the church, from the Catholic Church. Apparently, Stephen Campbell was a catechist. He started as a catechist, and from catechism sprung out to become an educationist and a bilingual teacher. And interesting, I learned that the first school, again, most villages in Guyana, the first school was under a tree. There was no building. So he started there. And that's my next book I want to write. I want to writing how, pedagogy under the tree. how
Ah,
teaching took
you
place
already
under
got
the
it.
tree. Yeah.
You got it. The title also. in your
Also,
mind.
yeah. And then from there, it came into the school or something like that. Yeah. And then it was like church and, teaching catechism. But at the same time, the people then they didn't know to read and write. So you do literacy with them there and then. And then started bilingual, learning. Yeah. And that's what Steve, I saw, did. He was a catechist, and then the people didn't know to read and write. So he tell him, so he shift slowly from the Wapishan to English. And so you need to learn English, the Queen's language,
Alongside with your
alongside.
language.
Yeah. So I'm sure he picked up some language from the people here too. Yeah. But he was, he did a great job. And from then he moved on. He moved on to becoming the first Amerindian parliamentarian and so on. So, very interesting work he did, very important work.
Yeah, and I think that a day is celebrated. What day is it? September
Yeah,
12th?
10th of September, yeah.
It's
Every
celebrated
year.
in honor of him, right?
Yeah.
And there's an extension to that. Stephen Campbell Day, then there's the Amerindian Heritage Month that came up, what is it? I can't remember when it was started.
Yeah. So, okay, so this book is basically about that, when it started, how
And
he
it's beautifully produced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Really colorful
Yeah.
with illustrations and everything.
Yes, it's a team. One of my friends from the bilingual program, Leah Casimiro, she's my good friend, who also worked together with me. I sent it to her and then she put it together. So her name is mentioned here. We want to do more. We want to do more about this with the book. And this book was printed in Brazil, in Boa Vista. So the next friend of mine also took it on there and do the publishing.
Oh, yeah,
And it's
some
on
great
sale.
work.
It's on
Yeah.
sale and so on. But I gave it to schools, mostly to use in the classrooms. So I gave some to the Santa Rosa Primary School for the children there, and they love it. I heard they are going home and telling their parents that, you know what, we're learning about Stephen Campbell, we're learning Arawak and so on. And
a few words.
yeah.
Oh,
So it's
lovely.
creating a store at home.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But you say you're targeting the children, and this. I have this one which is printed quite a long time ago. Abokurami Pantoni, right? Stories from Iwakramo. It's done by the Mukushi Research Unit.
Yeah.
Janet Forth. And the stories are here. Some lovely stories in the language, and there's a translation. And it's also beautifully illustrated in colors. Really, man, lovely.
Yeah.
And I love some of these stories.
Really?
Yes, I really love some of these stories. The myth and the things that came out of some of these stories. Really. All right. There's another book, Animism, and other things, Indian stories.
Yeah.
That thick book.
A green one.
Beautiful.
That's a good one. The
If you
YYs.
get your hands on that, you can illustrate some of those stories.
Yeah, I know.
That would be great.
I'll try it out.
Yeah.
This one about Stephen Campbell is a double sword for bilingual.
Well, we were saying it's a triple-edged sword.
Oh yeah, triple sword, exactly. But then I want to write more now, like documenting the history of Santa Rosa, the first Tusha who arrived there, because the eldest village in Guyana, over 200 years. Yeah, so the first Tusha, I want to put a book about him, and then who was the first bush doctor,
Family, okay.
and so on. The first family, and then from like Moruca, from then to now, how it's been transformed over the years, and also to promote awareness, like environmental awareness. It must have a social, impact included there.
Right.
Social awareness, climate change, care for the environment, and you have those kids learning from that age. That'll be very important, for them.